Hey guys, Kenny here. I'm here to review the 1994 crime film Pulp Fiction. This is the collector's edition 2-disc DVD of it. This stars a ton of people: John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, Uma Thurman, Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Amanda Plummer, Maria de Medeiros, Ving Rhames, Eric Stoltz, Rosanna Arquette, Christopher Walken, and Bruce Willis. Now I have to say that I love this movie so much, and the plot is kind of confusing, but it starts off with Tim Roth playing Pumpkin, and Amanda Plummer plays Honey Bunny, and they're at this breakfast bar, and they decide to do a robbery there. But and it becomes apparent that Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield. Vincent Vega is played by John Travolta. Jules Winfield played by Samuel L. Jackson. They were in that very first scene. So there is a good thing. And the first time we see Vincent Vega and Jules Winfield, they're going on going off to kill someone, trying to get a briefcase from this guy Brett, played by Frank Whaley. But before they do that, Vincent is telling Jules about some restaurants in France, like McDonald's, and their quarter pounder with cheese is called a Royale with cheese. And then they go to when they get to the building to get to Brett, Vincent tells this story about some guy who's doing a foot massage on Marcellus Wallace, played by Ving Rhames, and that guy was doing a foot massage on Marcellus Wallace's wife, played by Mia Wallace, played by Uma Thurman, and that's a really good conversation between them. And then the all too famous scene of Jules talking to Brett about this burger thing, and then he has this kind of biblical speech, and that's after Vincent gets that briefcase of something we don't know. No one knows what it is yet, and I don't know if we ever will. But they shoot Brett. Vincent is behind Brett. Jules is in front, and they both shoot Brett. Then that's after that, Vincent goes to see Marcellus Wallace, and they go out to eat at this some kind of a 50s bar. But before that, there's this but a scene before that, Butch Coolidge, played by Bruce Willis, is this prize fighter boxer, and he tries to get money from Marcellus, but he has to take a loss in the upcoming match. Then Vincent and Jules walk in, and they have a little talk with a bartender. Then Butch walks up to Vincent, and he says, "Looking at something, friend?" And Vincent says, you ain't my friend, Palooka. And Butch says, what did you say? What did you say? And Vincent says, I think you heard me just fine, Punchy. Then, oh, there's a really good scene. Then the next time I think we see them there, Vincent tries to buy some drugs from his friend Lance, played by Eric Stoltz, and Lance has a wife of his, Jody, played by Rosanna Arquette. Then Vincent goes to that 50s bar with Mia Wallace, so they win this twist contest, so it's good. That's a fun scene. Then there's this little scene of Butch being a little boy, and Captain Coons, played by Christopher Walken, gives Butch this little, like, some kind of a little gold watch. But Coons goes into this long talk about his dad. Then the scene after that, that's when Butch tries to go him and this woman, Esmeralda Villalobos, played by Angelina Jones. He tries to find his gold watch, but she didn't get it, so he has to go back to his apartment to try and get that watch. So it's a pretty hair-raising moment there. Then, oof, I love this. This is such a great movie. And then there are these guys who I think take Butch and Vincent Vega hostage, and then they start like torturing them. And then somehow I think Butch gets out of his restraint or something, and then he gets this big sword and cuts I think this one guy at his ankles or something. Then that's when Vincent is freed by Butch, and he beats up both of those two guys. Then I think Vincent is walking down the street, and he gets run into by this car, so he flips over the car, and then that's when the car crashes. Another great scene is when it's an Emil Wallace has breathes in a little too much of the drug that Vincent just bought, so she goes into kind of like a shock, I think, because of it, and so they have to try and cure her. So Vincent drives to his friend's house, and friend Lance, and he has it's that famous scene where he was putting a needle into her chest, but right when Vincent does it, that's when she wakes up. Then Vincent and Vincent and his partner are at the bar. That's when they see Tim Roth and that other girl.